Hey chat, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope that you're having a great Tuesday wherever you are right now. Just early within this week still. We have FOMC meeting tomorrow by the Federal Reserve. We have a lot of speculation going on right now on the timeline regarding them possibly announcing the end of QT. Maybe tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, maybe in May. I saw a polymarket bet yesterday that had a 100% rate that QT was ending on May, but then I tried to find it today and I couldn't find that same, bet or polymarket, webpage. So if you have it anywhere around and you can look it up, please let me know, because I'm interested on it. So welcome guys, I hope that you're having a great day. As I was just saying, BTC is on the red today, having some buying absorption on the last couple hours. We're heading into power hour. In 8 more minutes we're getting into power hour, the last trading hour of the day. Welcome guys, please remember to click on that like button, that bell, that sub. If you're watching on X, please you can click on that heart button or the retweet button. That always helps a lot for the stream. Appreciate you guys being here with me tonight and looking at charts, specifically at crypto, BTC and whatnot. So BTC today is down 1.9%, 1.8%, and possibly going for a bearish engulfing candle. Not the best. And also you're having a formal rejection to the 200 moving average. The last time that happened, I would say, was on early October here. And once you had that rejection, you went into a lower low, but at the same time you did some kind of a confirmation low from the drop on earlier October, and then you went on a massive run. But either way, this bearish retest is not my favorite, kind of price action down here. I would have loved to see a 200 moving average reclaim. If we go back here to our classic chart, we're here in the middle of La La Land, no man's land, as we were saying, in between two range lows and range highs. Range lows was the 2024 all-time highs at 74K, in between 72 and 74K, and range highs will be 90K. This support that was held for almost the beginning of 2025. I mean, at least the first 2 months of 2025. So hopefully in an hour and 6 minutes, bulls are gonna defend this possible bearish engulfing candle. Would be nice to see a close above 82.7 or so you don't get that bearish engulfing. But let me tell you this, chat, like regarding market structure, not great, right? We discussed that the last discernible event was this lower high, but at the same time this bearish retest to a zone or a level which was 90K, which was previously support. So that the last discernible event that you have on the daily time frame is bearish, which is this bearish retest to 90K. And at the same time, chat, you're failing to recover the 200 moving average, and as if that wasn't enough, we need to get some positive price action soon, because if you turn up the oscillators here, you have this bullish divergence both on the MACD and the RSI failing to perform for now, right? You have a lower low here in price, but a higher low on both oscillators. But we have not seen follow through, chat. Where is the follow through to a potential seller succession? So you might think that bears could be in control if you see this kind of price action where you have a good argument for upside, and it just doesn't catch any follow through as this bullish divergence confluence on the MACD and on the RSI. But I was just going to say, at some point today earlier, you were printing weaker positive momentum here on the MACD histogram right here, right? You can see this bar, this bar right now was weak, was a light green a few hours ago. And what I'm trying to say is that you don't want to see, a deeper sell-off tomorrow or within this week, because you're at risk of developing a hidden bearish divergence here on the MACD histogram, right? That one right there. Because what will you have if you actually get that? Hold on, chat. Let me expand this. If we actually start selling off tomorrow or any day within this week, you might lose this positive momentum, and you will have a higher high on the MACD histogram, while at the same time you're creating a lower high, and that's a classic hidden bearish divergence, aka a continuation of the trend divergence, and the current trend is bearish. So I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit skeptical, or at least I'm a little bit careful, having this possible hidden bear div. Right now, it's kind of disappearing, which is nice. You don't have it anymore because you had some absorption in the last couple hours. But when you were down here, you were definitely starting to lose that positive momentum, and there was a possible, hidden bearish divergence here in the MACD histogram. But that's not a reality yet. That's just me, speculating about potential future price action. And hopefully tomorrow will be the classic event that you get at the risking, price action, at the risk price action, kind of like heading into FOMC. And then when you are done with FOMC, you get the unwind, and hopefully this case will be to the upside, because today and basically since Sunday we've been de-risking heading into this FOMC event, which the market is speculating or expecting no rate cut whatsoever, so rates should stay the same. What's up, BB Bahrain Viewpoint? Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad to have you here. So I think tomorrow will be key regarding, you know, setting the trend for the next couple weeks. If we get some positive news regarding, you know, them possibly ending QT or maybe being a little bit dovish about QT, then we could see some relief rally. And if tomorrow turns out to be a nothing burger, I could see, you know, just price continuing the current trend and trying to find its footing. So yeah, that's BTC fighting with this bearish engulfing candle right now. Hopefully it doesn't happen, and hopefully we see a reclaim to 200 moving average as soon as possible. RSI sitting at 42, positive momentum still being printed on the MACD histogram. So yeah, regarding the oscillators, everything's fine so far. You just need a better job here on market structure within the next few weeks, right? 200 moving average reclaim, then go test 90K once again. And if you test 90 and if you reclaim 90K once again, man, you're in great shape for a crypto recovery. All right, let's go see USDT dominance, which is green today. It's up 1.4%. At some point was going for a bullish engulfing candle too, but now it's failing to do so. So that's somewhat of some kind of a decent new event, to say so. So hopefully this doesn't go for a bullish engulfing candle. You're printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram. RSI, you're sitting at 58, so a little bit lower than the buyer's control zone, but you need to lose 5.23%, chat. We were pretty clear last week as this 5.2%, 5.23% level is a key inflection zone from the previous cycle, and also 2024, 2023. You can see how this level, you know, has been regarded as support and as resistance. What's up, Jay Valle? GM to you too. Good morning to wherever you are. So 5.23% is the level in the sand for USDT dominance. Look at this, chat. Hold on. You can see how this level is a key zone for market participants. You can see how many times, you know, this level has been regarded as support and as resistance. So that's what's going on right now in USDT dominance. You had a bullish engulfing candle on Sunday, and now bulls are defending that level right now. Oscillators are, you know, somewhat neutral. RSI is neutral. MACD histogram still has that bearish divergence, but you don't see that follow through, right? We would like to see a USDT dominance nuke pretty soon, chat. Otherwise, we're at risk of continuing the current trend on USDT dominance, which is an uptrend. Man, 3.8% level was too strong for bears to break down. You can see how that level, you know, reacted on March last year, on December of last year, and also on January of this year. So 3.8% level was too strong, you know, to have that breakdown. But hopefully, Chad, we'll see that 200 moving average rejection on the 3-day here. Look at the 3-day. We'll be closing in an hour and 1 minute, in 1 day and 1 hour. My bad, Chad. And you want to see this rejection, you know, continue to perform. You basically want to see USDT dominance get far away from the 200 moving average as far as possible, chat, and as soon as possible as well. So yeah, somewhat of a decent thing. You're not going for a bullish engulfing candle, but still a lot of work needs to be done here on USDT dominance, chat. Yeah, we need to see this bearish divergence play out, chat, and it's not playing out so far. We're just chopping, right? You have 2 consecutive lower highs regarding this previous high, and while at the same time in price you're creating higher highs, which is a perfect, you know, setup for, you know, buyer succession. It's just that could be that buyers are not exhausted, you know. And also, if you go here, you know, to like the high time frame speculation that we were doing, you know, a few months ago in January and February, we were talking about this potential cipher harmonic with a D point at the 786. This would completely destroy the crypto markets. And we were talking about this, chat, while we were down here. Like when I was telling you guys, like 3.8% level looks scary. This confirmation low looks scary as well. I don't know if we're gonna break down. And at the same time, we were wondering about this, you know, harmonic. And now D point doesn't seem to like that crazy, right? We were at 3.8%, 7%, 7.5% looked insane that back then, and now you are at 5.4%, 5.3%. It sounds less crazy, but I'm not counting on that happening, because that would mean, you know, BTC and the rest of the crypto market going on a deep bear market if actually USD dominance is gonna come all the way up here, which I'm not counting. I'm not counting for, chat. So yeah, that's USDT dominance. Since we're talking about dominance, let's go see BTC dominance, Bitcoin dominance. It's actually red today. It's down 0.3%, going for the lowest daily close since March 9. Bearish divergence here, already confirmed and starting to play out, chat. Both on the MACD histogram and on the RSI. Look at that, right? You have a higher high here with this daily close, and lower highs on both oscillators, on the MACD right here and on the RSI. So hopefully, chat, this could be, you know, some kind of a sign or potential, you know, development regarding this bearish bat playing out. The target for this bat harmonic here are the harmonic lows. But chat, before I start bear posting Bitcoin dominance, I have to tell you that above 60% is really hard to be bearish on Bitcoin dominance. We said this over and over basically, because every time that you're above 60%, you've seen massive spikes to the upside. So you're in dangerous territory when you're spending time above 60% on Bitcoin dominance. So basically, for us to start speculating about potential drawdown on Bitcoin dominance, we need to see price drop 60%. Straight up. Just cannot be more simple than that, you know? Below 60%, we can speculate on whatever. Above 60%, it's hard for me to be too bearish. Although we do have this massive harmonic, right? Which has not been invalidated yet, but we need to start playing out soon. And the target, first target, would be C point here at around 56.6%, and then the A point at 54.5% to the downside. Printing strong negative Momo on the MACD is good. RSI at 50, it's neutral, but you do have this bearish divergence already playing out. So hopefully you'll get deeper price action to the downside. I wonder what BTC against the SPX has been doing. So yeah, it's losing, you know, this November 2021 pump right there. This double top from 2021. Man, it's hard to have like this sort of spring above the all-time high from March 2021 and then not be able to sustain price above it. Just like, hold on 1 second, chat. What do they have? Okay, found them. All right, so it's hard to like have such a key level as this one right here and this one right here from 2021. Like this level was uncontested. It was not even tested, not even once, until you broke it. Like almost for 4 years you cannot test that level. Then you broke it to the upside, But for now, chat, you're having a deviation and you're back within the range, a multi-year range, chat. So I want to see an all-time high reclaim. You know, I want to see price stay above here, or at least above here. Yeah, I guess the good side of Bitcoin BTC SPX is that we're above the 200 moving average. Unlike the USD pair, we're above it, so that's also decent. Printing positive momentum and neutral on the RSI. Man, also your last discernible event is a lower high and also a lower low, so not a huge fan of the price structure, to be honest. All right, let's move on. By the way, chat, if you want me to look at anything, let me know in the chat. Let's go see ETH. Oh my god, ETH is barely down 0.2%. I guess the rumors were true. And I guess that's why BTC dominance is going down. BTC almost in the green today. That's nice. Outperforming BTC and outperforming Solana, Sol token. Almost in the green. Having some absorption down here. You have a confirmation of the bullish divergence here on the MACD histogram. We're printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram, and a local confirmation also of this bullish divergence on the RSI right here. Will it play out? I don't know. ETH USD has been, you know, it's down like, I don't know, more than 50% in less than 50 days or so. 52%. Oh, it's more days. It's 90 days in 3 months. But either way, like the last 50 days have been brutal for ETH USD. Like, look at how far away you are from the 200 moving average. The 200 moving average is sitting at 28.79, and price is sitting at 21 bucks. 1921 bucks for one ETH token. So it's going to be interesting to look at ETH BTC today. Let's pull it up. So there you have it. It's up 1.6%, going for the highest daily close since March 10. Confirming this bullish divergence that we've been talking about. Look at that. It's nice. Also, there's somewhat of a discernible bull dev on the RSI, but it's not as clean as the MACD histogram. So I'm gonna stay with the MACD histogram bull dev for now. You're reclaiming 2330, 200, 300. I mean 2,330 sats. Man, because if you go lower than that, then you're looking at basically 2,000 sats down here. Like, I don't see us stopping, you know, before that level. But this ticker basically capitulated over the last 2 months, I would say. Oh, hold on, chat. Okay, I think we're back. Totally flat-fingered. So, as I was just saying, ETH BTC totally capitulated. Almost erasing the entirety of the gains of 2020, 2021. So, here's the deal, chat. Here's the deal. You're far away from the 200 moving average. You've been seeing control, lower lows, lower highs. Still been saying that ETH BTC will bottom once QT ends. So if we get QT, I'll pay attention. But we need a couple of things from ETH BTC in order for us to, you know, to give us some room, some speculation room. First, we need a higher high. So at least above this previous swing high. Then you need a higher low, chat, above this previous low. So Once we get 2 consecutive high highs and high lows, once we get something like this and like this, maybe we can discuss about potentially ETH BTC reversing trend to the upside. Until that happens, you can get a short squeeze, you can get whatever, you can get, you know, QE, whatever. But you need a bullish structure for ETH BTC to actually be bullish. And so far, the last discernible event that you have here on the chart is a lower low. It's the lowest low of the entire cycle. So don't get too excited about it until that happens. At least that's how I'm gonna go with it. Sol USD is down 2.1%, being outperformed by ETH and by BTC today. You're holding 122 bucks as support. You have a bullish retest to that level actually. That's somewhat decent. You're going for a bearish engulfing candle though, and this is what I'm afraid of on BTC, what I was just telling you in the beginning of the stream. You can see here how Sol is printing a weaker positive momentum bar here, while at the same time you have a massive lower high. Look at that. That's a hidden bearish divergence if it actually starts to mature. If we don't continue to print strong positive momentum immediately and take out, this weak positive momentum, you're at risk of potentially, losing all this positive momentum and start to mature that hidden bearish divergence until you finally confirm it with a negative momentum bar. And that, my friends, would be a confirmation or at least a niche that the bearish trend could be continuing. Like you actually have a bearish argument on Sol USD if we don't get some positive price action soon. Being as real as I can with you guys. RSI falling below 40 once again, sitting at 39 in the seller's control area. Thankfully, you're holding the support at 122 bucks, but I don't know for how long it's gonna hold. If it's basically this hidden bearish divergence is gonna play out. All right, let's go see Sol BTC. Jesus, this is a painful chart to watch. So we're in phase E of the distribution, wick of distribution type 2, the markdown phase, the phase where Sol BTC potentially could lose most of its value. And yeah, Chad, we were wondering if you could get some kind of a squeeze, just like ETH BTC had in 2022. I think it was 2022. That took out the lows, the sign of weakness lows, and then went on a squeeze, took out the last point of supply, took out, the last lower high, but then to immediately, start the distribution. So as we've been saying, once Sol BTC entered, phase E, this ticker now has a better chance of it going down rather than up. I'm not making up that myself. That's the statistic for this kind of distribution schematic. Once it gets confirmed, before it got confirmed there was nothing, but now we have a confirmed distribution. So probabilities rely more to the downside rather than to the upside on Sol BTC, sadly. And you have now a potential. You have bearish confluence on the Sol BTC pair. It's just the USD pair that has a potential hidden bearish divergence. RSI 39 as well. You have some absorption down here. You're down 0.3%, but you're going to need a way better job than that, in order to get some positive price action on Sol BTC. Is actually green right now. Let's go see others against BTC. What's going on here? So you have that hidden bearish divergence that didn't play out. You can see right here. You have a hidden bear div. Didn't catch any follow through, thankfully, so that's nice. And now you have a confirmed bull div right here, chat. Actually, a double bullish divergence on the MACD histogram. Right there, you can see it, right? from this drop into this drop and this final, pullback, you have a potential seller succession on the MACD histogram. You're flirting with reclaiming 2.8 million, which would be key in my opinion. Is where you want to stay above, or otherwise you're targeting 2 million down there. So hopefully, some positive news-driven catalyst on the FOMC tomorrow or the next coming weeks to give somewhat of an impulse on others against BTC. RSI neutral 48, printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram. Doesn't look too bad. Total market cap sitting, below the 200 moving average. Maybe, chat, we're gonna get a type 2 return. What is this harmonic? Could be. Maybe it drops even lower. Don't know yet. But yeah. Let's see if you have that potential. You have bullish confidence. That's great. That's great, chat. You don't have a potential. You do. You certainly do. Not yet, but you could have a hit very little. If you start to lose this positive momentum, look at this higher high on the MACD histogram. While at the same time, this is a lower high on this previous high and this previous high. But you do have multiple bullish divergences on the oscillators. Hopefully they're going to come to fruition. You also have an informal bullish bad harmonic here. You held resistance as support for the first time. So we'll see, chat. We'll see. We're either on the beginning of an excruciating, multi-month bear market, or we are in the last innings of a pullback. A strong pullback that started in a few months now. 3 months. We'll see some altcoins. Some altcoins flipping green, chat. We approach to the daily close in 40 minutes. Pivot not flipping green, although ETH is. You do have a bullish move in here. Nice. That's support. Holding support of pivot. There's a 701 level being tested as support today. Bullish divergence already confirmed, starting to play out on both the MACD histogram and the RSI. Neutral for the RSI and positive momentum for the MACD histogram. Fact is, BNB has great relative strength. XRP not so much the last week. We know that XRP dominance is good. Really paying some close attention to it. We do have some kind of 3 rising valleys, classic accumulation pattern on the MACD histogram. Although it's not being confirmed yet, but it could be confirmed any minute, chat. When you break this cross this breaking line, close and being close, you will be confirming potential accumulation on the MACD histogram for XRP. I don't know why they mention has a massive short squeeze today. It's up 25.7%. I'm not trusting it though. Look at how every you had a range, bear flag, then another low. This thing has been on a downtrend for over a year. It's hard to trust things that have been, downtrending for a full year. Talking about downtrends, look at memes. All of them are red. The trenches have been pretty dry for the last 2 months. I think the driest I've seen them since a while. Since a long time. Radium up 13% on news that they will be launching a pump competitor. It's interesting. Although I would like to see a reclaim with $2.27. It's a great deal of a level just up there, you know. What else? Chat. Well, we can go on chain for a little while since market's pretty boring right now. Remember, anytime that I go on chain or take out, you know, tickers index screener, they're super risky, and they could all go to zero on one candle. So just be careful. Did I want to see? I think was it Kita? I think was the name. Which one has a lot of liquidity? 5.2 million liquidity. I think it's just one. Oh my God, man! Does this thing ever stop? Jesus Christ! It's up 58% in the last 4 hours, man. Like I take my eyes out for like 1 second out of this ticker and look at what it does. I don't even own a position on Kita, but I found it last night at around here, and then I was waiting for a pullback, and I guess it's just not gonna give any pullback, man. 60 million market cap, 150 FDB for diluted value, and also I heard about this one. Also looks nice. Doesn't look as crazy as Kita, you know, but looks nice on the 4 hour. Could be, you know, resuming trend. Let's see this meme piece. I don't know if this meme has any staying power, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. Bullish engulfing candle, now it's catching follow through. Sitting at 25 million market cap. Bullish cipher already confirmed. 86 retracement from lows to highs. Could it be time? It could. I don't know how much staying power the meme has, you know. All I know is that the market's liking new things, just like the ones that I was showing you. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep it short and simple today. It's 35 minutes to daily close. Pray for a close like this on BTC and not having a bearish engulfing candle, and also pray for tomorrow FOMC meeting, you know, afterwards, you know, being basically a bullish catalyst for getting BTC above the 200 moving average, and hopefully at 85, 86k, and not have this potential hidden divergence start to mature on the weekly histogram. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Your likes, support, you know, your chat, always appreciated. Thanks BB for being here. You're a regular. Appreciate you. Also all the support, the likes on X, the likes on YouTube. You guys are the goats. And I'll see you guys in the next time. I think it'll be tomorrow or Thursday. I'll let you guys know. Peace. What? Oh my God, I think I like somehow my music reset it and went super high. Jesus, my bad, chat. I hope that you were able to hear me like most of the stream. I don't know what happened. So see you guys in the next time. Peace.